Good afternoon and welcome back to another vlog. This is an exciting one because approximately 4 or 5 hours ago, Darren left to go to Silverstone and has left me home alone. Now, if you've been kicking around for a while, you'll know that I'm a fan of the F1 and it took me a while to kind of get over the fact that he was going to the Formula One without me. Still a little bit raging, but I have lined up a very exciting few days at home alone. Well, semi-home alone. My friend's going to come and stay with me tomorrow night. I am basically treating the next few days as what can I do? What kind of, how much stuff can I fit in that Darren would not allow me to do that I'm gonna do? So, first up, what I done today was I picked up some items from Facebook Marketplace. Darren is, he's not against Facebook Marketplace purchases, but he can't see the vision. So if I was to show him something online that was secondhand or pre-loved, we'll know from the Chester George renovation that he was not a fan at all until he's seen them in situ. So I just kind of have stopped running things past them, and I'm just being a doer. So I accidentally ran into some posts on, it's called Eggcelle. It's basically like Facebook Marketplace, but it's all people in Edinburgh, mostly women, and I find the quality of stuff is a bit higher than the stuff on Facebook Marketplace. But basically, let me just show you what I got. You'll know that I've been looking for some side tables for the living room, and I've been makeshifting my side tables with stacks of picnic baskets, which although they looked kind of cool and edgy, they were just not the vibe. So I picked up 2 of these units. They're a great size, they're like 50 by 50. Obviously we know this lamp by now is huge, and it's just perfect. So I got this one, and then I got one for over here as well. I've not styled this up properly. I need to get, I'm thinking like a big vase with some flowers that will kind of fill out this space a little. I was gonna put one here and here, but no one sees that space, and the lamp needs to be over there because it would clash with this wall light. So anyway, this is what I got, and you'll never guess how much I got them for. Look at the condition. They're not too shabby. There's a few kind of little marks and some chips and things, but from afar you would never know the difference. So I've seen ones on Wayfair, and they were roughly £120 for a set of 2, I think. I got both of these for, drumroll, £20. That is £10 a table. Like, that's insane. I am so happy. I just picked them up from a woman round at Blackhall, and she was super lovely. She basically got them off another egg seller and they didn't fit her space, so she sold them to me super cheap, and I'm very happy. The next thing I'm going to show you is something that we purchased together, and he's very much well aware of. Well, it has been a very long time coming. I'm not going to go outside because it's a bit chilly, but I will show you. I built this all by myself last night. Can we see? The table has finally been replaced with our fire pit table. It's perfect. It's got a little glass border. You take the centre bit off and it's like pebbles, and obviously the fire will come out. There's a little door on the side where you put the gas canister in. Cannot wait to use that once Dan's home. But for the rest of the day, I am up to no good. And I have the joiners coming round. My friends Ali and Rob, they're my friends now because they've done so much work. They've done all the cabinetry in here, they've done the panelling throughout the house, and next up is my dressing room, which is literally a dream. I did have a dressing room in the old house, but it was very basic, IKEA packs, not bespoke, made to measure, none of that jazz, because I knew that we would be moving. But this time I am going to do it properly. So now I am going to drop some sketches for them just so they have a very clear idea of what I'm looking for, get some inspo pictures of Pinterest, put together a little mood board, and they will be due in a few hours, and then we're going to run them through what I am looking to have done, and I'm going to question and see if they would, one, be able to, and two, think it would fit, is to have an island in my dressing room. Once they're gone, I will talk you through all my plans and what we've discussed. It won't be for a very, very long time that we actually get round to doing it, because I know that it's going to be expensive and it's not something that is feasible at this moment, but I do just want to get a cost in so I know what to save, I know what to prepare for, and I can look at options to maybe scale back and just see really what is I'm able to do. So that is what I am doing today. I am also going to measure up the bedroom, because task number 3 of naughty things to do while Darren's gone is my friends coming to stay tomorrow, I mentioned that, and we're actually DIY half panelling the master bedroom. So I'll insert an inspo pic of what we are planning on doing. So I'm basically going to go up and measure. B&Q do MDF trimmed to size, so I'm going to research that and see basically what the script is with that. And yeah, the plan is to DIY it tomorrow, and yeah, I'm very excited, very, very, very excited, and I'm hoping it will be a nice kind of surprise for Darren to come home to. I did pre-warn him because I didn't want him being too angry, because he is just telling me to slow down, but I am, as you can guess by the enthusiasm, 100 miles an hour all the time, and I just really want the bedroom done. I just really, really, really want it done. And I have watched so many videos of people panelling, and it's not like it's the hallway where it's the staircase and it's intricate and angles and that. It's literally straight up and down. What can go wrong? Famous last words, but what can go wrong? So I'm actually going to double check the floor plans of the house and like the electrical works, and just make sure there's no plumbing pipes and things that I could potentially hit. I don't think there would be any plumbing on that wall. There would be no reason for there to be, but I'm just going to double check, because if anything does go wrong, Darren will be the first to be right on me saying told you so. So I want this to be plain sailing and all go to plan. Well, we are in the room that will, I'm going to say soon to be, definitely not soon, but at some point in the future will be my dressing room. But for now it is a messy room filled with railings and only half of my clothes. We've just finished having a little chat with the guys from WILDE Joinery, who have said that they've had tons of recommendations from me, whether it's from here, I don't know, or Instagram or wherever, word of mouth. So that's lovely, because the guys are great, and you know, they're reasonably priced, great with their timings, very transparent with costs, quick, efficient, and their finishings are fabulous, and they basically cater to anything I have ever asked for. They're great. So I will leave their page below. So we've been discussing what we're going to do in here, so let me talk you through the vision. So if we come out of the room and we come in, I think we're going to have this side of the wall start from here and pull through this light switch, so it will be flush with a new wall here, which will be the wardrobe. And then all along this wall, built-in closet space with doors on them. I think we're basically just going to do IKEA packs for the internals, because it will just work out so much cheaper. And then they'll do the doors with panelling, do the coving at the top and the bottom, so it all looks built in. And then from here, this is where they'll all do their bespoke work, and it will be open shelving for decorative things like nice shoes, bags, maybe a couple rails so I can put my nice statement pieces on show, either side of a built-in dresser, which I'll have a big mirror kind of ceiling to the top of the dresser height, wall lights either side, a little drawer, and I'll have my tabletop socket for my hairdryer and things like that, so everything is nice and neat. And then on this wall here, not the full length, maybe to like here, a thinner built-in shelf, which will basically just be open for shoes and bags. This wall here will be a mirror, which I think I will panel in so it looks built in. And then she's going to put in SketchUp so we can see the size, but I think I'm going to put a little island in the middle just for some extra drawer storage and a tabletop space just to dump things, put parcels, etc, etc. But she's going to, yeah, draw it up on SketchUp so I can see exactly how much walk around room I would have, because it's not like we need a lot of walk around room, it's a dressing room, it's not any room for activities other than getting dressed. And then there will be sufficient room here obviously in front of the mirror. But yeah, she's going to put it all in SketchUp and show me. So yeah, so when that comes in, I will show you, but it won't be for a couple of weeks because she's got a lot to do for pricing up and things like that. So the next task is to, I'm actually sweating. The next task, I don't even think I have shown this, our bedroom, since we first moved in, and it was an empty room walk around tour. We've not even touched this room at all basically. It's all our old furniture, it's not been painted. The only thing we've done is we've put up blinds, and that's about it. But I'm going to show you what our plan is for tomorrow. So our room, we're going to get rid of this bed. As much as I love it, there's just not enough room to have a baseboard, so we're going to get a new bed that has no baseboard just to give us a little bit of extra space at the bottom. I did mention we wanted to knock out these wardrobes because they're too big and clunky, but it's not for a job anytime soon. So our plan is, but 3/4 panel this wall to here. Obviously we'll get new bedside tables that match. All the decor and interior here is such a mix match because it's like old and new. But yeah, that's the plan for tomorrow. Panel, 3/4 panel, this wall, and then I'm going to paint it maybe on Saturday. I'm shattered. So yeah, that's the plan for tomorrow. My friend Taylor's coming in to help me, so I will vlog the whole thing because I'm sure there'll be some laughs to be had. Actually, hopefully not. I hope it's very plain sailing. We're going to go to B&Q and get the wood cut to measure, so I'm going to measure things up now, and then I'm going to get in my pyjamas, have some tea, and just relax because I have been non-stop all day. Good morning from a very tired Rachel. I don't know if you can even see in my eyes that I am so tired. I don't know what it is about Darren leaving, but I can't sleep when he's gone, and I don't know why, because it's so frustrating. I've not been sleeping that great for quite a while. Just a case of the brain overthinking, but it's just been kind of like 2 AM kind of thing, so it's been manageable. But last night I was up until like 5 and then woke up at 7. So I've had 2 hours sleep. So this is going to be fun, DIYing this paneling on minimum sleep. Darren did notice that I have not been sleeping that great and got me these sleepy pills, and they're mostly herbal, and it's more so just to kind of relax your mind and stop the brain from overthinking. Sleep Alpha Deep Sleep Full Restoration, and they've just got, it is basically mostly just herbal things. Now they're expensive, they're like £43 for this bottle. I took 2 last night, that's a recommended dose, and nothing really happened. Like obviously I was up till 5 AM, but once I did lie down, I wasn't overthinking, I was just awake because I was just uncomfortable with Darren not being here. So I feel like if Darren was here and I took them, my brain definitely wouldn't be overthinking as much. So maybe they do work, but I'll obviously try them more when Darren's home. Cole is getting right in, and he was a pain last night as well. Every time there was a little noise, he was barking. I think he was on edge thinking, why is Darren not here? So yeah, neither of us slept that great. But anyway, I'm up, I'm ready. We have taken him a WALK, and I'm gonna go. I'm just waiting for my friend to arrive, and then I'm definitely going to need to go into a Starbucks trip, an extra shot coffee for me, I think. And then this one needs, but you got some things down here. What is that? So 2.4. Hang on. That much that we need. Right, cancel this. We're just sitting on the floor in B&Q, googling, because we're kind of lost on what to do. We spent way too long in the wrong section, found the right section, and now still don't know what we're doing. So I thought my research was extensive.
Well, no, you just came with a notepad with a very basic drawing.
Yeah, extensive. So yeah, we're just currently Googling, and then now we're going to find the right thickness, and then we need to find the people that are going to trim this for us.
I can hear.
Is that them? Okay. Okay.
We're fine. Good. We're good to go.
We're fine. Am I sweating?
See you. See you.
I'm actually sweating.
It's a tough job.
Oh
See, I
my
went black.
God.
Sensible.
She did bring coffee, which we discussed earlier, that we needed. And today I am called
Angel.
Angel.
Because you're an angel.
I don't think Taylor will be calling me an angel after I'm shouting at her with a nail gun
And I'm breathing.
in about an hour's time. Okay, let's get this board cut. Okay, we have progress. The man is going to cut them all to size, and he was like, "You're just going to need to mark it and trim it." And I was like, "With what? What am I supposed to trim this with? The kitchen knife? No." So there's going to be a little bit of DIY hacking. I think we're going to have to buy like a disposable saw.
Yeah.
And see how it goes. Or,
We've got this.
or call for help. Yeah, we'll see. But so far so good. Okay, we're home. We've got all our wood cut. It's all over the place. We had not a mishap, but we had to go and get some help from Taylor's brother and get the little extra bits cut. So now we're ready to rock and roll.
Woohoo!
Let the transformation commence. Oh my goodness. So it's now like what, 4:30, 5 o'clock? Not eating. I've just grabbed something to eat. I was dying, like not eating, not slept. I was like finding it hard to function. So we put the panels up on the wall and realised that with the bottom bit and the top bit, it was going to be too high on the wall. So we've marked on the vertical panels about 100mm to come off each. So Taylor's went back to her brother, who's got a jigsaw, to trim them down. Meanwhile, I've ran to the shops, got us some food and dropped off Cole because he was just getting in the way. But what we did do was we've put the base board on, which seemed really easy. We had the miter adhesive, which is basically you put the spray on the wall and you put the glue on the wood and you stick it, and it's just like a really strong adhesive. And then we've nail gunned either side. So I'll show you how we're doing it when we put the vertical ones on, once they're back, and hopefully it should be really quick, like plain sailing moving forward. The hardest part has been the prep and going to B&Q and figuring out what to get and the dimensions and setting everything up. But now that everything is set up and we know what we're doing, it should be very quick, smooth transition. And I also picked up a paint, the Dulux Egyptian cotton one. I've seen it on loads of people's home pages. My friend has it in her living room and it's beautiful. Just a very neutral greigey tone. So I'm going to hopefully paint that tomorrow. I think I'll need to prime all this wood, but I've got the bin primer from all the other paneling that we've had throughout the house. So yeah, it's looking positive moving forward. It's just taking a while to get there. That's the microwave beeping. I'm going to have something super quick to eat. I've got myself a Red Bull and hopefully that will perk me up to see this job through. And then you want a nail at the bottom and a nail at the top. I think it turned off. Oh, did you turn it on, button? No, I didn't turn it on. Yes.
Lovely!
Yes! Okay, so the top we need to make sure is going to be...
Was the top 2
level.
bits? It was, eh?
It is 2 bits, yes.
No.
No.
Where are they?
Let's try them.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
flopping level 10. Oh no. Oh no. It's flopping. And that'll do for now. And then we go with the finger. Beautiful. What are we doing now, Rachel? Macaulay Culkin. We're Macaulay Culkin. Oh no, but look at that gap. Oh yeah. Darren's going to be proud of me. This is on Darren's to-do task for ages, and now I'm just going to woman up and just do it. Woman myself. Up. So. Well, we are on day 2 of bedroom renovation and day 8 of not sleeping. I mentioned yesterday I was so tired. God, this hair is a mess. Yeah, I mentioned that I didn't sleep the night before, so all of this was done on 2 hours sleep, and I thought last night I would like fall asleep like a baby, but I definitely did not. I was up again, and I think I had about 5 hours sleep last night, so I had a lot more last night than I did the night before, but it just wasn't enough to like refresh me. So we're still running on last fumes today, but all I've got to do is paint this, just this little section, and then we're done. So I think I'm going to go stay at my mum's tonight so I can rest and just like have a really good refreshing sleep, and then come back home tomorrow night. So yeah, say goodbye to this plain wall, and hopefully in maybe like an hour or 2 it's done. I primed it last night, even though I really didn't want to. I'd done it, so it's all primed, and I just need to paint it. And just like that, we're done. Didn't take long at all to paint it, and I think it looks pretty good. Obviously still need to get the appropriate furnishings and things. I'm thinking light oak, chunky bedside tables, considering putting little wall lights here and here, and then obviously our new bed which we're wanting to get as well. But yeah, looks much better. It's kind of coming up more of like a pale olive, but it is very much greyish in real life. But yeah, happy with it, pleased with their efforts. Call me for any joinery work. Well, it has come to the end of a productive DIY weekend. Darren's home tomorrow, so I've just made a pot of homemade soup for him. Even though the sun is shining, it's definitely not soup weather. It's what he's requested, so I've made it, and I have cleared up all the evidence of all my DIY chaos. I was going to paint the downstairs bathroom the same Egyptian cotton, but I've just not got time. I just don't have time. After seeing how easy and fun the panelling was, I've now got a few ideas up my sleeve. So hit subscribe if you want to see all the other stuff that we get up to. I'm sure there'll be plenty. For now, it is feet up on the couch, going to catch up on emails. I've got a nice pasta to make for tea, enjoy my last night of Darren-free telly watching, and I will catch us all in the next one. So thank you so much for watching, and I will leave everything down below. I am going to open an Amazon storefront, which I'll leave down below as well, which basically will just have all my home essentials from like last week's hosting, DIY, all that sort of stuff. I thought it'd just be easy to have everything in one place, and also homeware bits and bobs that I do have my eye on. So check that out, I'll leave that down below as well. As I said, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.